Hi guys, this is Sam and welcome to Wing Logic. In my last pronunciation video, which you can find over here, we talked about secondary stress in nouns and adjectives. Today I want to talk about how we stress phrasal verbs and how their stress shifts based on what surrounds them. So let's get started. We're going to study this separable phrasal verb to turn on. Separable means that we can put the object of this verb before or after on when this object is an explicit noun, but we can only put it before on when it's a pronoun. As a little experiment, I would like you to pause the video, pronounce these sentences on your own, and then see if your pronunciation matches mine. The first one is, these lights are easy to turn on. When a phrasal verb is on its own, the stress falls onto the particle, in this case, on. We say, these lights are easy to turn on, not these lights are easy to turn on. That would be with the stress on turn, and that would be incorrect. The same thing happens when we have inseparable phrasal verbs. I need to go up, I need to go down. And when we have intransitive phrasal verbs, meaning that they have no object, we say, the car broke down. We can't say, the car broke down. When the object is an explicit noun and it appears after the particle, the stress falls onto the noun. We say, I have to turn on the lights. Turn on the lights, with the stress on the lights. We can't say, I have to turn on the lights. That would be incorrect. I have to go down the stairs. I have to go down the stairs. I have to throw away this box. I have to throw away this box. I have to take out some money. We can't say, I have to take out some money. This is standard, normal, emotionless pronunciation, but you can stress the particle if it's important to the meaning of the sentence. If I say to you, I'll go down the stairs to go to the toilet, you can say, no, you don't have to go down the stairs, you have to go up the stairs to find the toilet. In this case, you really want to give the idea of opposition to what I've just said. I've said that I have to go down, but you want to stress the fact that I have to go up instead. If you study this topic in books or on the internet, they will probably tell you that in this structure there is a little secondary stress on the verb, and the main stress does fall onto the noun. I have to turn on the lights, with a little bit of a stress on turn and the main stress on the lights. That's absolutely correct, but for the purposes of you understanding the concept fully, I want you to only focus on the main stress being on the noun. When the object is a pronoun, it can only go between the verb and the particle, and the stress falls onto the particle. I have to turn them on. I have to throw it away. I have to take it out. And the same happens when we have inseparable phrasal verbs. I went off her. The stress is on off, and it's followed by her because this is an inseparable verb. When the object is an explicit noun and it appears before the particle, the stress falls onto the noun. I have to turn the lights on. I have to throw this box away. He blew his friend off. They turned my mum away. When we speak, it does sometimes happen, though, that we stress the particle instead, and this usually happens when the sentence is part of a longer story. I'm not entirely sure it's technically correct, but it's definitely something that you will hear and that we do say. So, technically, you should say, he blew his friend off and went to the party, but you can definitely hear, and we will definitely say, he blew his friend off and went to the party. When we have two particles and a pronoun, the stress falls onto the first particle. I'll take you up on it. She looks down on her. I can't put up with you. But when we have two particles and an explicit noun, the main stress can fall either on the first particle or only on the noun. We can say, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll take you up on your offer. Or, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll take you up on your offer. Where we do have a secondary stress in the phrasal verb, but the main stress of the whole sentence is only on offer. She looks down on her friend. She looks down on her friend. I can't put up with Tom. I can't put up with Tom. When we transform a phrasal verb into a noun, the stress shifts from final to initial position. To turn on becomes a turn on. To let down, a let down. To back up, a back up. And the same happens when we create a noun by inverting the verb and the particle. Break out, outbreak. Come out, outcome. When we transform a phrasal verb into an adjective, the stress is in final position when the adjective is on its own. The situation is messed up. The issue is ongoing. My jeans are worn out. But when the adjective comes before the noun, the stress shifts to initial position. A messed up situation. My worn out jeans. The ongoing issue. And that's it for today. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel down below. I will see you next Thursday and Monday with my quick vocabulary videos, and next Tuesday with my explanation one.